We begin this hour 18 with the lasting effects of Chicago's looting sprees. We're not just talking about the businesses that were hit, but for everyone who lives and works in the city.
It's a tense time near the Loop and the Mag Mile. More problems could lead people to leave these neighborhoods.
There's this big mass exodus out of the city right now, and obviously one of the big things has been because of the civil unrest of what's happened on Michigan Avenue. You can see everything's been kind of boarded up, and we got a ton of listings that are sitting right in these buildings, and sellers are nervous about the lack of showings and the building inventory. Catherine, you've been seeing a lot of the same type of things with the clients and what they've been saying?
Yeah, agreed. I mean, there was a couple weekends that we couldn't physically even get to the listings down here to show them because the National Guard was blocking off the streets and the cops and stuff. So yeah, showings have definitely slowed down on all of these buildings.
Hey, Pizza. Just want to update you on our suburb clients, our people moving the burbs. This whole mass exodus. They count us only 5 off, but we're going to wait a little bit to see, you know, what else happens, because they were trying to bullshit us that there was a
bunch of offers,
even though there's no offers. Place been on the market forever, so now they're like, fucking, we'll see if anything else comes in, then we'll come back to them. We're gonna wait a few days and then go back to them at a higher offer.
Okay, cool.
So,
thank you.
All right, well, I'll keep you posted on everything, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, bye. I don't work the suburbs. I don't go to the burbs. We normally refer it out, but our guy, Matt Piazza, who we call Pizza, works a lot of the burbs. North Shore, because his in-laws are up there, so lately he's been selling to some of our clients up there rather than referring them out to keep them kind of in-house a little bit more. So now what we're seeing too is, like, you know, you're getting a lot of the press that's people talking about everybody kind of moving the burbs. You got suburban homes are suddenly selling fast. I mean, you had last year they made an article talking about how prices in some suburbs were like as bad as they were in 1980. And now homes are flying off the market. You got this coming in from Cranes, The Real Deal, talking about how the Chicago suburbs are back. So you're seeing a lot of people, they talk about this mass exodus out of the city.
Hey, it's Jay Maggio here in Hinsdale with At Properties. We are seeing a ton of buyers coming from the city looking for more space, bigger houses, and that's reflected in inventory being down about 11% this year and contracts written this suburb up significantly.
Suburbs are hot, man. We're seeing multiple offer situations. We're seeing inventory go down, market time go down. A lot of record numbers in some of these burbs for under contract and closed sales for the past couple months. If that keeps going into September, we're probably going to see record numbers for all of Q3 in a lot of these North Shore burbs. And a lot of this demand, you know, I think is there. Obviously would have been, it was a strong year prior to the quarantine, but there is no doubt that post-quarantine from COVID, there's a large chunk of people coming from the city to the burbs looking for more space, more yard, a little more peace and quiet.
Everybody's moving the burbs. People think that this whole environment, the civil unrest, kind of was the last straw for a lot of people, although I don't think it's that big of a deal. Everything's going to blow over. Personally, I think there's some politics involved in all of this, but there's this big new trend of a mass exodus out of the city, which you're seeing happen in San Francisco, New York, and Chicago, and I think it's short-lived. We're kind of like goldfish. Right now our attention's on that, but I think it's a matter of time till these high-rises bounce back. I have an interested party that's one of my clients that's coming from out of state that loves it, and they've seen it. It's at the top of their list. Recent events have had them kind of just take a step back to see what they're gonna do. I have another showing there next week from a cash buyer. So, I mean, the high-rise traffic has been pretty dead, but I've been getting at least one showing every 5 days on their place, which I think is superb considering the environment. Is this Flamin' Hot? Nice. I'm just asking what you're eating, dude, you know?
It's healthy.
Flamin' Hots are healthy?
Yeah, one serving, you know, I just gotta eat 3 chips.
How many? There's like 8. There's like 30 servings in there.
He's gonna have to drop to sell it.
Another guy moving in the suburbs.
Another guy moving to the fucking burbs.
Hi guys, we are here at 123 Oak Street. It's a completely renovated, if you can see this kitchen. townhouse in the heart of the Gold Coast. These sellers bought this townhouse a few years ago, completely renovated everything. So you can see like quartz countertops, all like custom cabinets, really nice high end. And then COVID happened and have now found a house in the suburbs. Just another example of, you know, these sellers that we're helping that are trying to get out of the city.
Yeah, people are moving out of cities. They're saying Chicago's doomed. You got, they're saying the suburbs are the new Mecca. I mean, take a look around here. I mean, we closed on this place in May, end of May. And we haven't even moved in yet. We got shit everywhere. We got Roan, who's almost 2. My wife's pregnant, and we need the space. So I see the mentality. Although we don't plan on moving out of Chicago for the rest of our lives. People say Chicago is doomed, that people can be moving out of the city. They say all big cities are doomed, that the suburbs are the new Mecca. And you keep hearing like the same things, why people are moving. Well, they're saying they're not going back to work anymore. They're saying that the whole point of living in the city is to go out in the city, and you can't go out in the city anymore. There's this civil unrest going on, and some people may not feel as safe as they used to feel. At some point, you are going to go back to work. We can't be a knee-jerk reaction society saying that everybody's going to have this mass exodus out of the city. Chicago is stronger than you think, and Chicago will survive.